Okay, guys. Okay. All right. So, right quick before I get ready to hop on this daggone plane back to Atlanta. But if you all do not know, I posted a video where Malika Joyner, the young lady who was with Jessica Reid at the time of the event that was supposed to have happened with CTG, right? And let me say this. A lot of you all were saying that, I'd like to hear from the other young lady. Some people were like, okay, I have the story already. I don't really know why. And I thought I heard that the story was supposed to be going to CNN. Maybe they didn't want to touch it. Maybe the big networks or shows don't want to touch it because it hasn't really been concrete yet, right? So I received it from Star yesterday morning, the video. I don't know if he posted it or not. I looked on his channel. It's not there anymore. But I received it yesterday morning. I knew I couldn't do anything with it because I'm here in Vegas. But, I was like, let me get it up. So I got the video up to you as soon as I could because I have been vested in this story because I've told you all several times that I grew up in rape culture and that shit is real. So at any rate, I said what I said about Jessica Reid's story, and now I'm going to give my commentary on Malika Joyner's story. Now, before you all get into it again, because for some reason y'all think me and Star are kissing each other in the mouth, he has not opened the door for the Jessica Reid situation to just me. I think it's me and another lady that he wants to pick it up. It might even be another gentleman also, but he wants a woman to take it because I guess that, not anything against Star, not anything against him, but a man does not have the same compassion that a woman would in this particular incident. Star, he asks his questions, he's straight to the point, period. And me, on the other hand, being a part of it and knowing about the rape culture, I would know certain questions to ask. He doesn't know because he's a man. And I believe that's the reason why he wants to incorporate a woman in this particular situation. There's some other things that I'm going to tell Star and let him know. I think you sensitive because of A, B, C, and D, but I'm going to leave that there, right? Just out of respect for him. But anyway, the story goes, from what I understand, that Malika was the young lady when Jessica Reid was talking about somebody that was throwing up, and there were some differences in perception there, right? But that always happens in everything. So you can't be like, she says this and she said that. There were some differences because everyone's perception is different. Because I think Jessica Reid was saying that she was getting Malika together, because she saw that her friend was throwing up and sick. Malika co-signed the part about her throwing up and being sick, but I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Okay. But Malika said, according to her perception, was she went to the bathroom and got herself together. And Malika said that she heard hollering from Jessica. Now, I could be wrong, but I thought that Jessica said she really was out of it. She don't really remember what actually happens. So it's like the stories are the same, but they're different. So Malika said when she heard hollering, she busted into the room because the door was closed. Now, this is where I was confused about, because she said that she had to use her force to get in the room. And I'm like, was the room locked? And I'm saying, like, how did you get in there? But to be quite honest, it has been a lot of years since that event has happened. And I'm sure that some little nuances about the story was a bit fuzzy. So she said that she had forced herself in the room, and it was Charlemagne was on top of her with her pants down. And it was two other, with his pants down, I'm sorry. And it was two other guys in there with her. And when she opened the door, everybody ran out. And I was like, okay. Now, she also mentioned that Charlemagne had tried his hand with her, but she fought back. Or she was like, no, she wasn't messing with it. Which that goes into the part where I'm saying perceptions are different, And I believed if they had conversations with each other after that point, because the young lady said that after that like put a wedge between them. That's part of the reason why I want to believe that a lot of what these young ladies are saying is true. Because we all know that when you go through something like some type of devastating event with somebody, whether it be your friend, your family, a coworker, whatever it is, if it's a devastating event and your relationship is not strong enough to get past that event and move forward, it can definitely separate you all. And that's what she was saying, that, her relationship with Jessica's brother faltered because of that particular event. And y'all, when the young lady said that, I said, oh, yeah, that really, really happened, because only a devastating event that happens can make you be standoffish, because it becomes like a point of shame where you're ashamed to look it in the face because they remind you of that devastating event. You did. So getting back to it, how long have I been on? Okay. So getting back to it, Charlemagne, CTG and the two dudes ran out, according to her. And then she said that it was actually her who called EMS. So when Jessica was like, okay, we pulled ourselves together and we went downstairs and we don't know who called EMS. A lot of that, because the young lady had been drugged or whatever, her recollection of the event may be a bit hazy. Same thing with the other girls. There are some slight things that was like, okay, I don't know, they just sound really different in stories, but it still added up to the same thing. And what else did she say? Hold on. Okay, she was talking about how they both moved, but I guess they both moved to separate areas. I think Jessica moved to Virginia, but Malika moved somewhere else. And I know a lot of people are saying that, I don't know if the girl Malika did say that she moved somewhere else, but a lot of people are saying that why wait till now? Okay, I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. Y'all know my background, right? And I'm going to say I have an advantage for two reasons. I've witnessed the rape culture and how the attitude was or is towards women and their bodies. Like, one thing is, if you are categorized as someone who is fast, then you have no right to say no. That's part of the rape culture thinking. Like, I looked at something, or I was on Amber Rose's Instagram page And even though this big, I don't agree with 99% of what she said, because some of the situations I believe she put herself in it. But she said 50 men can call a woman a hoe, but one woman can call a man. No. 50 men can call a woman a hoe, and everybody believes it. 50 women can call. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me try this again. 50 men can call one woman a hoe, and everybody believes it. 50 women can say one man raped them, and it'd always be questioned. And I said to myself, shit, all it takes is for one dude to call a woman a hoe, and her reputation is dead. You hear me? So that's a part of the rape culture, thinking that, okay, if you've been classified as someone who is loose with your vagina, then you don't deserve the respect to not have it taken from you. That's how they feel. You done gave it to Molly, not Molly, but, whoever, Michael, John, Benny, Tito, Jermaine, whoever. And they say, well, hey, if you gave it to all of them, then why can't I have it? And if you tell them no, their whole perception of it is, you can't tell me no. You done gave all them other dudes it. Why can't I have it? You know what? F you. I'm about to take it. That. I'm telling you, that is the rape culture mentality, right? So, like I was saying, that because I experienced it from a criminal justice point of view, and I've experienced it from being and seeing that particular culture manifest, and how ugly and how it was accepted, So, I'm passionate about it. I guess that may be the reason why, Star feels like I should pick it up and work on it. But, whenever I mention that name, it's always a situation. I respect the fact that because he has said what he said, some things in the past about when it gets to DJ Envy's child, that he takes an effort to try to correct it and help individuals who have pedophilia tendencies. I shouldn't even have said that. Yeah. At any rate, guys, tell me what you think about the story, because I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm going to end it with this. Just because you have not been found guilty, it does not mean you didn't do it. And with all that being said, remember this: the same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Deuce.